morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to all of you, pending where you are watching or hearing my voice from this very wonderful Friday morning, being the 28th of March 2025. Biafrans, I want to take this opportunity to congratulate you ahead that tomorrow will be the 4th month of our redeclaration. And I want to tell you what Philip Effiong said. If you do not treat Biafrans in a civilized manner and in a very friendly manner, our children will rise up to continue to fight you. And that is what has happened. So on the 29th of November, the game changer was that redeclaration by Dr. Madam Ngozi Orabueze. The Nigerian terrorist government has paid the people that they paid to discuttle and to come there to cause chaos on the 2nd day of December. But there was a decoy because our Prime Minister...
Hello my wonderful people, welcome to Global Love Channel TV, where we bring you the latest happening around the globe. Yes, we told you that this 2025 we are in is going to be very hot. For those who say they will not be, they must agree by force. Yes, please my people, come and watch this video. As I watch about to watch video, please do well and watch the video to the very end of it. Yes, as you are watching, spread this video, share it for all over the world. Share this video so that other people will see it. Yes, as you are watching, don't forget to touch your hand for subscribe button, like and spread this message around the globe. Don't forget to touch your hand for notification bell so that whenever we upload a new video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Yes, oh yeah, let's go in there and watch it unfold. Don't go anywhere. Let's watch it.
Said Biafra declaration may happen. Biafra recognition or redeclaration may happen before the 2nd of December. So they have planned what is going to happen because the Nigerian terrorist government has paid the people who are on social media now doing fighting our DPM, doing back and forth, trying to drag us back. So they have already been paid, which we know. And to my greatest surprise, on the 2nd day of that December, do you know that the Finland police came into that arena? Because they had already planned what would happen. But because there was no destruction, because there was no quarrels or misunderstanding with anybody, they had to leave. Who called them? What happened? Because Nigeria is a terrible country. They will continue to fight until they get what they want. But we have always been 10 steps ahead of them. Number one, I told you what Philip Effiong said. If you do not treat these people right, our children will rise to continue to fight you. And that is what we are doing today. Remember, that is what we have done today to redeclare Biafra on the 2nd day of November. Sorry, on the 29th of November 2024. So my point is, if Tinubu likes, let him continue to pretend that nothing has happened. You know, I came here to tell you about the 60 days countdown. It's going to happen in a very mysterious way. Tinubu is a ruthless man, a ruthless politician, and we have all seen that. Now, I want to ask Nigerians, what have you benefited from this government? What have you gained from this government, if not hunger, killings, violence, and overthrow of government? This is what Tinubu is known for. The same Tinubu that went to fight Niger when Niger had their coup, wanted to, attempted to, and he was warned not to come and fight. Because if they do, or if he does, Nigeria will never remain the same. It's now the same man who went to Rivers State to overthrow the government there. Or do you people not know that what Tinubu did in Rivers State was an overthrow of government? What constitutional rights gave him the power to remove a sitting governor? Tinubu has no power to sack a sitting governor. Despite the fact I don't even like the governor himself, because he's too quiet and he's, he came through the back door. All of them came through. That's why they cannot stand to defend their mandates, according to them. But we, Biafrans, we will stand and fight for this our mandate that we've gotten on the 29th of November 2024. We will stand and defend it. Everybody today is turning a deaf ear, a blind eye to that redeclaration. But the consciousness, we will make them to know that something happened on that date. And that is why we are here. That is why, since the removal of our Prime Minister, we've been here all through. And we're going to fight this fight to the end. Believe you me. So for those of my friend who is telling me I'm putting my life in danger, I want you to know that if people don't die for the cause that they're fighting for, they might probably not get it. So some things has to be destroyed and some has to be rebuilt. And our past heroes has done so. We are here to reinstate everything that they have said. The template has been laid down, and that is what we are following. And that is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. That is what Mazi Simon Ekpa has done. That is what Madam Ngozi Arabweze has also done. As for me, I will never give up. Believe you me. Biafrans, the days ahead will be very interesting. The days ahead will be very, very interesting. Like I said, very interesting. I don't want to give you the gist. Very, very interesting. Always follow, share, and like. Days ahead will be fun. Believe you me. Nigerian government will see what they have never seen in their life. Thank you, Biafrans, and may God bless you all.
I want you people to understand that the liberation of Biafra has entered the highest stage in the history of Biafra. Not even during the war. I am telling you, it has entered the highest stage ever. And we are going to do everything humanly possible in this life to restore Biafra. Everything humanly possible will be done. And I want you people to understand that the Biafra liberation is step by step, segment by segment, plan by plan, executions by execution. We'll be executing those plans according to the template till the last one. And Biafra.
Let us go talk about the objective of your struggle and how do you intend to achieve it in practical terms?
In practical terms, it is civil disobedience. The same way that Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. accomplished civil rights in America, the same way that Mahatma Gandhi led India to independence out of British colonial rule, the same principles we are applying, and might I add, very successfully too. We will do everything possible to unravel and unshackle the zoo called Nigeria. Everything humanly possible. No stone will be left unturned. We will sacrifice everything sacrificable. Material, life, blood will throw into.
And we will do everything humanly possible to see the Biafra exit.
When Nnamdi Kanu said that Nigeria is a zoo, some of them were angry with him. Well, what is a zoo? An animal kingdom. What is a zoo? Cacophony of animals. What is a zoo? A place where there's no order, because animals inhabit there. Now, how can a president in the era of democracy, where human rights is crowned king, a president who over time has claimed to be a Democrat, a president who, for as long as I know him, over 30 years now, have been part of the Nigerian polity and has never been a military man, how can he at this point in time breach the constitution, treat the nation as if it has no constitution, treat the constitution as if it is nothing. How can you remove a governor that his people voted for because of selfish interest? It doesn't happen amongst humans. Such a thing is expected to happen among animals. It is absolutely wrong. It is absolutely godless. It is absolutely illiterate. It is unlawful. It is a rape on democracy. It is totally unacceptable. See, I am one of the agitators of a new Nigeria. And I keep saying it, that we cannot continue this way in this country. See, all of us are going to become irresponsible fathers, irresponsible uncles, irresponsible politicians, irresponsible people in leadership if we hand this country the way it is now over to the coming generations. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces Federal Republic of Nigeria, has disappointed me and has disappointed everything that has to do with good and justice. And look at the people behind him. Look at the Senate President approving it. Look at the House of Reps approving it. Why?
The lawmakers who don't know the law.
Why? Why must you approve such a thing? If anybody is calling for the impeachment of the president, such a person is right. Because I cannot understand why these people cannot do things that will build this country, but instead continue to do things that will destroy the country for selfish reasons. See, I keep saying it, that the problem with Nigeria is the politician. The Nigerian politician is the problem that must be solved in this country. Thank you.
How do we solve it if the politicians are the problems, which of course the public also share the same sentiment? Now, what is the way forward? Will Fubara challenge this illegality and fight this illegality, or will they watch it slip down, of course, the drain? When you fail to address illegalities, they become monsters, they become norms. What are Nigerians doing rather than ranting?
The system is the problem. The system, the political system, is a corruption generator. As long as we continue with this same political system, nothing good will come out of it. A winner takes it all. And the way you win doesn't matter. You can kill half of Nigerians and win, it doesn't matter. You can kill your opponents, it doesn't matter. You can steal votes, it doesn't matter. You can do anything and win, it doesn't matter. That system must be ended. We need a new system. We need a new system. When you talk about Nigerians helpless, you complain, well, Nigerians are helpless. We have had events that occurred, and lives of our youth were wasted. Until today, those issues have been swept under the carpet and nobody does anything. He who has political power has everything. The other person who has nothing does not have power to fight, but to complain. It is an illiterate situation. How can those who call themselves honorables? Now, what is honorable about them? Your Excellency. Now, what is excellent about his action? You see, that's why I said they are the problems that need to be solved. Wrong people in right places with right names, right titles, doing wrong thing. The nation is on the precipice. Anything can happen anytime. With this, since 2015 that APC took over this country by the help of Tinubu, Nigeria has never been well. Nigerians have only suffered. And there is no solution on the horizon. 2027 is coming. Look at this. What is happening in River now is just a tip of iceberg. It's like an evidence, an example of what is coming in 2027. It is too bad.
They could also, of course, orchestrate some
Mayhem is coming.
mayhem and eventually sack more parties, more governors.
If you are not playing out their script, they push you aside. And River State is a large place. They feel they need it to make up votes. But Wike is an idiot. Tell him I say so. How can you be paid to destroy your state? What does Wike want? Fubara won the election, for God's sake, the people gave him the mandate. Why are you being used by outsiders to destroy your own homeland? You see, the animal nature of that man, Wike, is just a pity. But some of us don't have power. We would have taught them how to do things right and how to discipline idiots.